So anything you say and do will be held against you in a court of Twitch.
All right.
Should get into your Twitch channel.
So while that goes, let me mute Twitch. So in the Gabe, I sent you an email since you need an email for Corinne. There is in chat. There's the Parsec link. It should work through Chrome. It might run into issues, and you might actually need the Parsec client. I hope it works through Chrome if you're trying to do that. You will need a game controller of some sort, PS4 or Xbox, plugged into your PC for that to work.
I don't have that. I'll just watch game.
Wait, what?
What?
You're just gonna watch the game?
Controller. Well, I just don't have a controller.
Oh, do you have to have a controller?
Isn't there some in the storage in the EAE storage rooms?
Yes. There are Xbox controllers somewhere.
Xbox controllers should work if you know where they are.
Yeah, Xbox controllers will work. Just pipe that right in there.
You could actually consult with Adam because last time we needed that, Adam helped us with that.
Yeah, I know.
Was there still Xbox controllers in the old esports room?
Because last time we needed that, Adam helped us with that.
Yeah, I know.
Was there still Xbox controllers in the old sports room?
Brandon, I think the stream is echoing through your mic. So if you could mute yourself in Teams.
You want to?
Wait, no, don't mute. No, mute Twitch.
Twitch.
Yeah, mute Twitch because there's a there's a lag. There's a lag, and you want to be in the real time conversation with the game too, because Twitch is like a few seconds behind, like quite a few.
Just mute the Twitch tab in that case, Brandon, if you can.
Yeah. Gabe, in the meantime, why don't you try and connect and hopefully that will work because Parsec is really finicky.
Yeah, you bet. Let's do a practice run here. Let me adjust my Twitch so you can see my screen here with Parsec. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. Get rid of this text. This is kind of fun. I like this little behind the scenes kind of how we get this crap up and running. For anyone, this is advertisement for your game as well. So, okay, so play laptop. Is that right? With I Am Night Fury.
That should be correct. Yep.
Okay, so just click on that bad boy, right? Is that all we need to do?
Yep.
Yeah.
Should be, if it works properly. Here's open.
The host is doing something else right now. Please wait a moment.
That is what you should in fact see if Strange tabs back in real quick.
Yeah,
you should actually see the game.
I accepted the request, so you should be in the lobby now, if it worked.
It sent me back. It sent me back to
I
Parsec.
think, Gabe, there's this problem with the browser because we tried it with our other teammates via browser, and it doesn't seem to be working.
Should I download Parsec?
You might have to. It was a really small download when I did it.
Okay, so I'm going to hide my screen for a second then, so I can create some passwords and stuff.
That's unfortunate. That we were hoping to avoid having to have you guys download that.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. And if this is something we'll be using for a few builds, when do you all plan on being on Steam? I mean, that's going to take like a month, right?
Yeah, I think we're hoping to get the process started soon. And then after that, we should be able to use Steam Remote Play. But you know how long it could take to actually get things on Steam, so.
Right. All right.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Hey,
yes, welcome.
Hello.
So is there
on the controller?
Where's a link for to download the game?
So we don't have a download. We're doing everything through Parsec because it's we have it. Game is normally local multiplayer. And we can't very well do local multiplayer through online. So in the Microsoft Teams chat, there's Parsec, but we've been having some issues today with doing it through Chrome, which is supposed to work, and Parsec says it should work, but we've been having issues. So you might need to actually download the Parsec client to get that to work. Okay.
And it's pretty quick. You sign up really quick, Brian, and then I am downloading the .exe for Parsec. We actually had a big discussion, Brian and I, about Parsec. I remember playing Parsec on the Texas Instrument when I was a kid.
Yeah. I mean, isn't Parsec the from Star Trek? Like, isn't that?
Yeah.
Star Wars.
No, Star Trek.
Yeah, it's Star Trek.
Well, it's
It's the it's probably actually an astronomical thing.
Since I am live on Twitch, so it behooveth me to thank Lord Mumble for the Twitch Prime sub 10 months. BTW, Lord Mumble was an engineer at Disney Interactive who worked with me and now works in Florida. So,
yeah. And one thing to note, Brian, is that you will need a controller plugged in for this to work.
Okay. So this link that you've got there, that's to download Parsec.
Oh no.
That's to play the game. You should also be able to click that and download Parsec through there, though.
Okay, so where do I? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were hoping to have you do it through Chrome. Looks like that's not working. Yeah.
Okay, give me one moment. So I signed up. I let Google suggest my password, and now I have to repeat it on the app. So I'm like, crap. Okay. And it has not yet shown up. Oh my goodness. Okay, a little bit of technical difficulty here. Lord Mumble's come back from the dead, by the way. It's talking in chat. So welcome back from the dead, Lord Mumble, just in time for Halloween. The perfect time to come back from the dead.
Wait, I see the Teams link, but not the Parsec. What am I missing?
I was here. I'll put it in Slack too. I was putting it in the Google Teams chat.
In Teams, sorry.
Yeah, it's in Slack too now, though.
Okay, thank you. We'll get this going.
Yeah, one of these days.
Gosh, I feel like every time you make a game for EAE, you're doing something complicated.
I know. This isn't even complicated. This is only complicated because we have to play online instead of in person.
Yeah.
On person, this just works. Online, we have to use some intermediary software to get this to work.
So should I play laptop MG4A51LV?
Yes, but it might not work through Chrome because we've been having issues with that. You might actually have to download Parsec. So try that, see if you can connect that way. And if you can't connect that way, then you'll have to download Parsec.
It says the host is doing something else right now. Please wait a moment.
Yeah, I accepted the request, but I don't think it worked again because it's giving me the error again.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
So you might need to, I think you'll need to download Parsec because, yeah.
Okay, I can do that. Also, I'm ports on my computer.
Sriracha, if you could stay tabbed in because I think Gabe is ready.
I'm almost ready. Give me a second. Everybody.
Okay.
I hope everyone's having fun here.
Okay, so I don't want to open the web app.
No, you do.
You want to download Parsec, and then there'll be at the bottom after you download Parsec, and I think it'll make you make an account. In the bottom right corner, there is a place for you to put a link, and you put the link that I gave you, and then it will connect. I wish it was less complicated. We were hoping it would be less complicated.
Okay, I'm just looking to see where you download the.
I'll find the exact link for you and post that.
Yeah, it says continue to Parsec on that thing under the invitation, Brian, and that's how you do it.
All right.
I put in Slack also. That takes you directly to the download page.
Oh my heavens, I am having issues. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Here we go.
Okay, I have an account, and then I should just download the client?
Yes.
Yep.
That's what you said? Okay. Where's the client?
Yeah. When we're in person, this will be much easier too. But
Right.
or when we're on Steam.
This is my point. It's like I can't stand this that we can't be together this week.
So you guys are aware that the Millennium Falcon made the Kessler run in less than 12
parsecs. Yeah. Yeah. But I think it's also I think it's actually just here, I'm going to look it up.
It's an interval of time.
It's like 3 light years is a parsec.
Unit
Is that
of
what it is?
distance, it says a unit of distance in astronomy equal to about 3.2 light years. 1 parsec corresponds to the distance at which the mean radius of the Earth's orbit subtends an angle of 1 second of arc.
Exactly.
So
You didn't already know that?
I did not. I can't find the stupid download. Their website needs some help.
If you just go to the main website, there's a big giant download now button. I put in Slack the main.
I thought I had to. Okay. I thought I had to get an account. That's what I heard.
You should, but it should also prompt you to get an account when you just make the application, when you download the application.
Beautiful.
Definitely.
All right.
Oh, here it is. Okay. I just didn't have the main link. Sorry, Josh. Like, you need to
all good.
hold me with my little hand. I am not a complete dummy, but you never know.
It's Parsec is much more complicated than I wish it was to work with.
So
I just could not find a better solution to do this.
Okay.
So,
I couldn't believe I didn't have Teams already downloaded. I've used Teams. It must be on my computer at home.
I think most of us are using it through Microsoft Edge because the Teams client wasn't working for us.
Oh, everyone's using Microsoft Zoom. Okay. Lord Mobile says it's been a long week of late nights and a little sleep. I hear you, man. So everybody's a crunching away. Heopsodus, how you doing? Aquila Elf, hello. Sorry, I'm saying hello. We've got viewers. We've got viewers watching us.
Oh my gosh.
Stumble through this.
That just seems like a mistake.
No, wait, no. This is the real world. We're showing game development. Just getting on to playtest a game. So anybody watching, listen up. This game. It's not a simple playtest. This is a multiplayer game, right? So we've got to find a way to network our systems together without actually having it on Steam. So we're using a gateway software called Parsec. This is my first time using it. This is the first time the faculty are using it. So essentially, Josh, how does Parsec work? How is it going to allow us to play this?
Yeah, so we're actually our game is local multiplayer, so it doesn't actually have any internet networking support. But since we can't all be in person right now, we're doing it through Parsec, which is essentially screen sharing, but it also pipes through your controller input, and that's really the important thing. So it will let them do screen sharing just like Zoom or Discord or anything could, but they'll also be able to use their controller. It will move the characters on screen. That's really all that it's doing.
Perfect.
Which is why it's annoying that it's this complicated to actually get working. Gabe, I can see that you have if you have the Parsec.
Should I click connect?
Open,
Should I connect?
you don't actually want to click connect. That will share your computer. Instead, what you want to do is in the bottom right corner, there's a join with share link or pure ID.
Okay.
You want to paste in join with share link, or the link that we gave you in there, and then click join.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So this whole HTTPS that you sent me?
Yeah, that whole thing.
All right. Computer share, join with share link. All right. Boom. Oops, wrong key. Was that the right one? Hold on. It's you know what?
And Suraj, when you can, tap back in so that he can see that if it's working.
I just did that.
Here's the key. Here's a pro tip. If you're working on two computers, use the correct keyboard as well. It helps. Okay.
Okay, I finally have the client downloaded. Now,
Okay.
is there just a, is it the, what am I trying to say? I need to be friends? Do we have to be friends?
No. So there will be on the main tab that it should put you in when the application's open. There is going to be in the bottom right corner a join with share link or pure ID thing, and you paste the link that I gave you in there, and then click join, and that should hopefully work.
Pro tip: you also have to confirm your account through your email before it will.
You do. Why wouldn't you have to?
Let's just so yeah. So I am now. I can see you now. I think desktop E87A. No wait, that says this computer. So wait.
Yeah. You'll have to paste the link and then click join, Gabe.
I thought I did. I did. Hold on. Let's try it again.
I'm stuck there too.
Join.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna win.
Okay, it says connection attempts timed out.
Me too.
Interesting.
Yeah! Everybody, this is awesome.
Oh man, the host is doing.
No, wait. Host is doing something else. No, that's a good thing.
Right.
I'm told that's a good thing.
That is what you want to see. If it says the host is doing something else, that is probably right.
Gabe, you are connected, but Wait, let me check. Corinne,
Yeah.
are you also connected? I just
Mhm.
accepted everyone's request.
I am. I mean, at least I'm at the.
All right, tab in.
I'm
Oh,
tabbed
here
in.
we go.
All of you should be in the lobby now.
So you should be able to see us moving around, and if you try and use your controller, it should work.
Wait a second. Why the echo?
So it's typing in through Sriracha's audio too. If you there's a little parsec icon near the top left corner. Click on that, and then click sound off, and that will stop that because we don't currently have sound.
How's that?
It's too echoey to hear what to do about the echoes.
So better. Do I just click start match?
No, you should be able to just well, I'll start the match when you're in. You should just be able to press buttons on your controller. It should add a character.
I still have to put my controller in. Sorry, hold on.
It's all good.
I am out of ports, and so I need to get him a splitter. Hold on, one sec.
This is awesome.
Brian, to repeat it, I'll go slowly, so hopefully the echo makes it's audible through the echo. There's a little parsec icon near the top left corner of the screen. You'll want to click on that, and then click sound off.
The host is doing something else. This is great. This is fantastic. So little pro tip, if you're doing like a couch co-op or any kind of multiplayer games, it's always infinitely more difficult to play test because you have to get all your ducks in a row, but this is great. So how come I'm not hopping around? Do I click on start match now or?
No, you should be able to just press buttons on your controller, and if it works correctly, you should just hop in.
Says-
Josh, I
says-
think I can only
Says the
see.
host is doing something else right now.
Yeah, Sriracha, that's because Sriracha.
Oh, there I am. Woo! I have a pill.
Wait, where am I? I pressed any button to join. I have a 360 controller in my hand.
Is it plugged in?
Oh, that's right. You said you needed a controller.
Yes.
What were you saying, Sriracha?
I was just saying I accepted everyone's request, but I just see like 3 people right now in the lobby. So I think Corinne and someone else is not joined yet because I'm not sure who else joined right now.
That's interesting because it shows me that everybody is joined. I see them all on the guest list.
So I have the start match thing now that says the host is doing something else right now, but I
Yeah,
can't.
that's because You'll wait until Sriracha tabs back in and it stops saying the host is doing something else. Sriracha, if you could just keep it focused. Yep, so there's somebody else.
There I am. Woohoo!
That's
So
awesome.
is it just not working for you, Corinne?
No, I wonder if this controller is port.
I don't know. Do we all want to get started while Corinne tries to find another controller?
Okay, I'm gonna not be able to type anything, but I'm gonna do a different port. Hold on.
Okay.
Hi, Corinne. I'm waving to you. I'm standing by the start match button.
Oh man, it's just this controller's.
Whoever. All right, so I'm going to start.
Don't worry, I'll just watch.
Yeah, I'm going to start the match. So if you real quick, I'll tell you the controls we're all in. So
Oh, this is rad. Okay, where's my?
you can move around. You'll have to figure out which one's you. The bottom button on the controller, the southernmost button, is jump.
Oh,
The east button is use your ability, which is punch when you don't have a hat. When you have the buddy hat, it's hop in the air and then press it again to ground pound. And when you have the frog hat, it's try and steal the hat. And then the westernmost button is to drop the hat that you currently have equipped.
What do you like? I'm assuming I'm supposed. What other buttons do you have?
So there is again, if you're using an Xbox controller, it's A to jump, it's B to use your ability, and it's X to drop your hat. And the goal is to knock everybody else off the stage.
Oh, off the stage. Okay.
Yeah.
So which button is the attack? Why?
B on an Xbox controller. We're still getting the controller mapping, figuring out when it actually goes up. So there somebody goes. I think that was B that got knocked off the edge.
oh man, I want to play. This is not fair.
So there's 2 people left. That hat's glitched. A glitch with the frog hat.
Who's still on? Who's still? Hey, what the heck?
Somebody stole your hat with
I
the
would
frog
imagine
hat.
it's probably.
Oh,
Sriracha.
who hit me? Who hit me?
Oh, Sriracha.
Wait, so B attacks, but there's no visual indicator right now.
Yeah, we're still working on that.
Okay.
And getting that in because
So-
this is our placeholder character.
Awesome.
Icon. I will
So-
restart it.
So even like a little effect or something in there, I don't know. Or
Yeah.
or even if the player like kind of did a little swoosh forward, I don't know. That's
So
that's
I'd say priority one would be to make a different color per player.
Yeah, no, I agree. It gets very confusing very quickly. We have 3 people in. I don't know if we're. Do you want to? Are you ready to try again, Corinne?
So hold on a sec. Can you, Josh,
This controller
again,
is just not working.
again say what the controls are? They do.
All right. So on an Xbox, you have an Xbox controller, right?
Yeah.
All right. So A is jump. B is attack. And or use whatever the ability of your hat is. And then X is to drop whatever hat you currently have equipped.
So I'm assuming the frog hat eventually that tongue will shoot out, right?
Yeah. So currently we have mechanics in. We're working. We
Is
have
there
minimal
any
visuals.
feedback from the attack?
Not right now. There is when using the bunny hat, but not for the frog hat or when you're not don't have any hat equipped.
And when you attack, it's just to push somebody off.
Yes, it does. If I'll load us into the match real quick. But somebody just
Oh, I
jumped
already
off
fell.
immediately. So you'll see that there are actually percentages. That's the percentage of knockback increase, which is essentially our damage. So as we do damage to each other, you'll see that we actually knock each other back farther when we hit each other.
I
'Cause it's
walked the
increased
plank
knockback.
before I even got a hat.
Yeah, I feel like maybe the size of the player and the size of the field is a little bit.
Oh wait, where am I?
That's good feedback. Thank you.
Yeah, and obviously the gray is very confusing. It looks like like you're looking down the tube of a telescope or something. So
Yeah.
you'll fix that, I know. But
No, everything here is very placeholder visuals. These are actually our visuals from the prototype because we don't actually even have our proper visuals yet. Nah, you killed me.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that's not a
is the
problem as
tongue
long
gonna
as you can
be
differentiate
animated?
between the two.
Yes, the tongue is going to be animated.
Okay.
What did you say, Brian?
I say not having complete art is not a problem as long as there's just feedback.
Oh, somebody fell off.
Every time I jump in, I walk right off.
All right,
Okay, wait. I'm in this time.
Having complete art is not a problem as
I
long
wonder
as
if it
there's
would
just.
be worth trying out maybe rails. So it wouldn't be so like because you're popping them off the field anyway. So unless you want falling off to be a feature,
Yeah, no, that's a good point. And later,
Whoa!
right now,
no, yeah, woo! Sorry, I saved myself.
you also notice that right now we're starting the player. Somebody grab me. Right now we're starting the players where they are in the lobby. Later we're going to start the players in fixed positions, so there shouldn't be the issue of people.
Wait, I think I'm using the wrong key. I'm using the wrong key. Which one is it? Which one is attack again? It's Y, right?
No, attack is B.
What? Yeah. But that's also jump. So
when you're wearing the bunny hat, it jumps first because you can only attack while you're in the air. I need I need to make it more clear what's going on.
I'm gonna win my first match. Oh no!
You spoke too soon, Gabe.
Hey, so everyone has had their comments for the biggest priorities here. There's too many hats in there. But this, I know the problem is I know this is a placeholder. This is a first build just to test it out. So like Brian said, if we could make the players a different color, when you hit them, have them flicker to a different color because you're timing them out, and it would be cool to have a visual indicator of when you're actually released from that hold so that you can attack again. Anything, even placing a cube in front of you to indicate your attack, would visually, that's all you need. So I know when I hit that, I keep asking what button is the attack button, like which button is it, because I have no idea because there's no indicator when I push it. I think that would make just a huge difference to even the gameplay we're now. So it would be so much more readable.
Even if it's just text.
That's good. Yeah, we'll definitely add some feedback in as soon as possible.
But this was awesome. The play space does feel really small, but that could be me. And then this is.
I think I agree with that.
This is also a first little play test, so this could be the introductory level.
I think the angle might just be wrong. Josh, have you seen the new Psychonauts?
A little bit.
A little ways into it, there is it's not this, but it's a platform that you are fighting a bunch of stuff on there. And I think it's done quite well. And it might just be worth to look at some, a reference material a little bit.
Okay. So
and not because of the motion or anything is wrong. It's just the camera angle and the variety of stuff that you can run into. And maybe it's just on my mind right now because I was playing last night, but it's good. And it's super fun.
Okay.
Aquila,
I'll definitely note that down and take a look.
Aquila Elf in the comments said, I like the frog hat. This game looks like it has the right stuff going on for it. I really want to play it. From Lord Mumble. Awesome.
It's great to hear.
Yeah, it feels really slick. It's the readability thing. Oh, let me ask a question. There's no audio yet, right?
No.
Put in some placeholder audio, especially before Tuesday too. Like I want, like when you, especially like you can pay off that bunny one, like boing, like give it a hat. Yeah. Even if you had some player input when you attack or use the frog hat, like a slurping sound or something would be huge. And these just placeholders that you find for free, but it would have a huge impact on this. Some background music when you start, like all that kind of stuff. Some jovial kind of happy music playing as ambient music would just really help set the tone as well. But it looks slick though. I mean, for a prototype, it's pretty. I like the colors you're using and all that good stuff.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, the feel looks like you are, it's polishing some of that already, so that's good. I think that the camera angle's just not quite right.
It's definitely not a permanent solution right now.
Do you have any plans? Do you plan on it having to be completely static like that, or are you going to have some levels that may scroll around a little bit and follow the player?
We plan to have the camera follow the players a little bit, so that will give us some flexibility in how we design the stages.
Right. So some of them could be a one level, so one could be like 4 grids and just kind of hunt each other down a little bit.
Yeah, this is very much an experiment. This is very much our placeholder, and we want to experiment in the future.
Okay, we have to
chess and 3D chess.
I haven't won one match. Let's play it again. I'll tell you one thing though, a really good smell is I'm having fun.
Yeah,
like it's one that I want to keep playing. So okay, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, see here's like the question. If I'm just doing the think aloud, when I have the bunny hat, I can jump high. But when I land, does that have an area effect? When I jump, does that have an area effect? Like
you need to, while you're in the air, press the attack button with the bunny hat, which is I think I need to make it so that when you just I think I just jumped off the edge.
Okay.
Is that what? Yeah. So it's I think I need to make it. It feels good when you know that already.
Ground
pounds.
But
it's not clear in the first place, so I think I need to make it so that it's just does the hop up and down. Okay,
so now I think the bunny hat is OP because once I figured that out, dude, I was unstoppable. I'm the last one in the round. Okay, we're going again. Where? No, I didn't get it. I didn't get loaded in.
Oh, you didn't get loaded in? All right,
bummer.
Let me back to the lobby.
Yeah, there I am.
Everybody in? It's hard to tell because, like you said, there's no color or anything.
I like Joan Soda. Thanks for stopping by. These are some fresh off the press grad games. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at chat. These are the first playable builds that the faculty get to play. We're playing a multiplayer game over Zoom, actually over Microsoft Teams. So we had to get loaded up through Parsec. But this is a game called Weird Hats. We're here with the developers playing, and this is their first build. So this still has about a semester and a half worth of iteration to continue on. But what do you think? Pretty promising?
Yeah, it's fun so far.
Okay, where am I? Okay. So I seem to really like the bunny hat.
Yeah, bunny hat is.
You kind of smash halfway through the floor. That's just kind of awesome.
Yeah, I need to fix that glitch.
It'll be really interesting to see. I mean, that has been the thing about this game
Oh, goodbye.
is how all the. I mean, that was Emily's original pitch, right? Was weird hats, and so
Mhm.
I think that leaning more into the weirder ones will be great. Not that there's nothing wrong with the bunny one, but I think the frog with the tongue and the other ones that you guys have talked about, it's going to be super fun.
Yeah.
And to put it, and to also say, I know this isn't the design, but even if you kept the players as these pill shapes, and really contrasted that with these hats that are very animated and have some real character to them, I think would be
you could just be blobs.
pretty cool.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Jiggle. Remember jiggle? Like we're talking about verbs.
Yeah. No, I think you're gonna like our. We're working on getting our active ragdoll in, and I think you're really gonna like the look that adds to the game.
I'm excited. When is that going to be added? Is that
we
planned?
might be able to get that in before Tuesday. Tuesday, I'm not going to make a promise for that because it has its own complications. But we have that mostly ready. We just have to fix the bugs that it causes in other things.
Right, and you have that awkward like Unity walk animation, right?
We have our own walk animation, which looks even more awkward on purpose because it looks really funny with our ragdolls that flop around and stuff.
I love it. That's awesome.
Great. Good job.
All right,
nice
that's
to
it.
See something.
Yeah, any questions from the peanut gallery? Since we do have visitors here on Twitch, we like to do. I give the students the option of playtesting on Twitch or just getting a live recording. I find that this is makes it kind of more entertaining for people that want to find out more about their games. But it also allows the audience to give any feedback or questions or anything. So before we let the team leave, let's play another match and let anyone have any questions before we sign off. There's no hurry here. We only have 2 games we're playing today.
I think you won.
I won.
Brian is the king of the hill here.
Indeed.
Yeah.
My goodness, that kind of makes me mad. I've only won 1 round. Okay. Any kind of customizations for the players eventually, or?
We haven't thought about that yet. That's definitely something. If that's something that people want, well, that's definitely something we'll think about.
Yeah. I don't know if you need it. Just a question. Just asking the question. Just asking the questions that Corinne doesn't dare to ask. Okay.
I always ask.
Josh, I'm assuming that probably the easiest thing to do, if you could put like a player 1, 2 or 3, like
over their
just
heads,
like an icon above the character's head, or better yet, a name. If something happens, I mean, even text you can throw in there. You don't even have to worry about making an asset.
Okay. Yeah.
Which player am I anyway? Am I player 3? I'm the 0%er.
It depends on which order you you enter the
okay.
the lobby.
Yeah.
And that's something that we need to make, because right now it re-logs who the player is every time you do it.
Is it a 4-player max right now?
It is actually an 8-player max right now.
Nice.
We expect most people to play as 4 players, but we want to leave the option because PCs technically support, I think, up to 16 controllers plugged in. But at that point, that's a little ridiculous. So we're going to allow for 8.
It was ridiculous. Okay, because this is Weird Hats, right?
That is true.
Yeah, but it's Weird Hats.
Oh, wow.
Not Weird Hats and a million people.
A bad bunny just pushed me off.
So my biggest issue is just recognizing which player I am. Because I get knocked off and I'm like, oh, am I still on the board? And I'm moving around. I have to move around to see if the movement matches what I'm doing on my controller.
Yeah, no, that's definitely something that hopefully we can fix as soon as possible. I'll see if I can get that fixed today.
Yeah.
In fact,
how many? Just refresh my memory. How many artists and animators do you have working on this?
3 total.
Okay, great. Because I see that the huge payoff with a game called Weird Hats would be those effects and movement on those hats, like make it splashy. I'm excited.
Who was the animator, Josh?
We have Matthew on our team.
Oh, great. Okay.
So this
This
may
is
have
my
been
animation class, so I'll get with him.
so this may have been an answer, but was in the audience asked, is color coding players an option?
That's something. Yeah, that's I think that probably going to be the solution that I'm going to add to make it a little more distinguishable. Who's who?
Yep.
And in the future, I'll iterate more to see if I can get a more defined option. But right now, I think just having players be assigned a color in the lobby, and then keeping that color when they get in game will be enough for them to figure out who's who.
Josh, the way you talk about this, it's like you're the only person making this game.
I definitely am not. We have a great team. I'm just often the one who does very short, quick fixes.
Sure.
So that makes it easiest for me to do. But no, we have a great team. This is a great team of. I actually need to count how many people we have exactly so that I don't leave anybody out.
True sign of a narcissist, Josh. Telling you, I have the same problem in class. I always refer to the class as mine, and I'm like, and Corinne and Brian, and I'm and I know that they're like shooting laser beams at me, saying, "You piece of garbage."
No, as long as
No,
you're
yeah.
fine.
I'm used
No.
to it. You guys both do that.
But you know, that's because we're passionate, and Josh is passionate, and he's
Yeah,
so
we
excited.
we have 8 people, and they've all did great. They've all did great.
Okay, Gabe,
Most.
and on Tuesday
Not
it's
most.
my
I was
class.
trying to say something else.
Fine.
Tuesday, you
fine.
got it. Tuesday, it's all yours. I will sit back, Brian. I'll eat some ding dongs and some eggnog. I think eggnog's in the stores now, right?
So Matthew's doing some really creative animation in the animation class. So I'm really excited to see where this is going to go visually.
Yeah, definitely. Matthew and Shilpa have been working and doing a great job to get our Ragdoll character running. And again, I'm very excited to show you guys that when it's ready because it looks fantastic.
Yep. So once again, anyone in chat watching, this is Weird Hats. Next time we play test it, probably in a couple weeks, it'll look different. All the comments that we've made will be added, and they will have hopefully like some Twitter details and some methods that you can follow the game's development as they progress, and kind of get you excited for it. What platform wise have you talked about where you want to
in the immediacy PC, we're looking into. I know Matthew is actually looking into getting the possibility of getting it on the Switch for us.
Mhm.
But that he knows more about that and could probably speak more about that if he's still in voice chat. We also would like to look into the console in the future, but we know that there are also some complications on that.
right?
At the very least, though, this will be on Steam.
Steam would be awesome. I could, party games are huge. These type of games, I could see it collectively. If you could get some wind under its sails, would be huge. It's awesome.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. I could envision, maybe like a couple of layers as far as, getting some verticality into it.
Oh yeah.
Slides, stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
As long as it's weird, you're good.
Trampolines, like a trampoline room.
It reminds me of, Josh, do you remember that Unity game where you grapple onto the other players to try and push them off?
Gang Beasts.
Gang Beasts. Like they had,
Yeah.
like you were like on top of trucks driving down the freeway trying to push each other off. Like,
Yeah, that's
really,
actually one of our inspirations is Gang Beasts. So.
Yeah, I can feel that. And that's why I'm excited to get your animations in, because it's going to really play off of that kind of Gang Beast vibe with more abilities, right?
Mm-hmm.
So very cool. Awesome, my friends. All right. I think we'll leave it there.
All right.
Amazing job. And yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. And thanks again for the feedback.
Yeah, thanks for giving us a chance to play. It's fun.
You're more than welcome. Hey, Brian and Brian Corinne, I don't know if you want to. I'm going to play Resonance now.
Yeah, play it. That would be cool. I was playing it. There's some great effects in that.
Can't wait. Yeah.
Do you guys want us to leave the Teams room open for you guys so that you guys can use this since you're already here to talk while you play Resonance?
Yeah, I don't know what they want to do.
Oh, what? Well, we're right here. Do you? Oh,
Right.
you mean
I
the
just don't
residents
know,
team?
does residents have like? Can they get in?
Yeah, they would have.
Get it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll create a new
Might-
Zoom. I'll create a new Zoom for them.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Goodbye,
Thanks,
everybody.
Bye. Thank you for testing.
All right. Okay. Gabe, are you still on Teams?
Yeah, I am actually. So,
Okay, so are you going to bring more people into Teams, or are we just going to your Twitch channel?
so I thought. I mean, it's really up to you guys. We are live right now, by the way.
Yeah.
I didn't turn it off, but I could create a new Zoom link and we can invite any of the residents team if they want to hop in with us, kind of do the same thing, and then I could play and we could talk. Does that sound like fun?
Okay, so we're staying on Twitch, or pardon me, on Teams, or just going to Twitch?
Well, we'll go to Twitch, but I'll put a Zoom link in chat so that everyone can voice chat.
Okay, great.
And then we'll just use Twitch as a way to watch what's happening.
Okay, so when you said chat, you mean Teams?
He means Slack, I think.
Oh, Slack. Okay.
There are
so I'm exiting out
so many
Teams.
ways of communication. So chat may refer to the chat in Twitch, but I'm saying on Slack I will send residents a Zoom link so that they can chat on Zoom, and then we'll move it to Zoom.
Twitch allow you to chat?
With voice?
Yeah.
Because people are evil. Because you'd have people hopping in and saying the worst things imaginable just to get a kick out of you. So with chat dialogue, you can set up like parameters and auto mods and all that stuff. Okay. All right. So I will hop off. I'll send out a Zoom link. Everybody on Twitch, hang tight if you want to stick around for another student game. Otherwise, you got to watch me kind of get things set up. So
I don't know how to get out of the game.
I'm gonna hit out of this game. Alt F4.
If you could also hit the little parsec icon.
Oh, Alt F4 doesn't even work. Disconnect. Boom. Bada bing, bada
Click the
boom.
parsec icon and then click
All
disconnect.
right. Well, Josh, thanks for introducing us to Parsec.
Yeah, I'm glad it worked. I was a little worried it wouldn't.
Yeah, thanks, Josh. It was fun.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys. See you around.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna exit out of. Okay, I've exited out of Teams. Everybody, how's it going? So quiet now. It has now become lonely town. We're just gonna leave the Twitch on while we get ready. We're gonna play another student game. We're gonna see if we can get the developers in on the chat. Okay. And Alex Cervantes says, "Hey yo, steak." Hopefully still watching. Nameless Sumbro, how's it going? For anyone who may be hopping in, we are playing some of the EAE grad student games. These are the first builds, so it's kind of like we've gone through the prototype and pitching process, then reformed teams. So this is the first chance that we have had as faculty to get some eyeballs on some of these games coming out. The updates are coming fast and furious. So over the next several weeks, we'll be seeing a lot of changes and adjustments. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so we have some people hopping in. Hey, everybody. Hopefully you can hear me. I need to set my Zoom to auto admit everybody.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Awesome. So we got Brian here, Yang, Pengzi, and myself. So we're hopefully Corinne will pop in soon. Awesome. So we got Brian here, Yang, Pengzi. Yeah. So mute Twitch if you can, if you dare. So if there's audio in the game, it'll come through my desktop and play on Twitch, but you won't be able to hear it.
Yeah, Gabe, I've got all my students here.
All of them? All right, we've got the devs in here. This is great. So we've got all the devs here. Hey, Team Resonance, before we get started, do you want to tell us a little bit about your game?
So we're creating a kind of supernatural phenomenon kind of vibe, and you are playing as the an agent, like trying to figure out what's going on, and we'll also have a fragmented narrative. That's the quick pitch, but right now we only have the gym working.
All right, so Jim, so explain to us what a gym is for those who may not understand quite the game dev process with the use of a gymnasium.
So a gym is where we test out mechanics and have margins to test and see what's the limit of each mechanics and how special effect and our pieces work.
Awesome. So it's a playground, as it were, so test out jump heights, how the attacks work and all that stuff in a kind of a small little environment, so you can decide what the proper, like I can't even talk right now, kind of Goldilocks-ing the mechanics, right? Is this too much? Is it too little? Is it just right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for explaining.
I don't know if that was a better explanation than yours. It was just me trying to sound relevant. Okay, here we go. Okay, so why don't we just kickstart it? So am I going to use a controller or keyboard and mouse, or what's the
right now we have keyboard and mouse.
Okay, so I will set my controller aside. All right, let's take a look here.
You guys, the effects are really cool. Did you use Houdini?
Oh, rad. Okay.
I think
most effects we mainly use Niagara and the Ninja Fluid, which is a very like commercialized fluid simulator plugins.
Did you use Houdini fluids? Is that what you said?
No, Ninja Fluid.
Okay, so
Niagara?
And Niagara.
Great.
So yeah, basically, Hao Yang is and Holden were in charge of our overall post-processing stuff.
Yeah, so for your shaders and effects are looking really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, big shout out to Joshua and Holden and Danny for making the special effects. They're really cool.
Okay, so I'm just going to do kind of a little bit of a think aloud here. This is really cool. So the mouse moves around, timed monologue. 1 minute has elapsed. That's awesome. So I've spent 1 minute just rolling around, testing out the controls. Q and E to rotate the camera. Okay, that's cool. And F to interact. So, really quick, my think aloud. I'm just wondering, is this a character that you've created, or was this a default from something?
We are using like this one is a placeholder, but
Okay.
it's created by us.
Okay.
So yeah, it's modified by us. I mean the character rigs are imported from the mannequin. So I think enabled in case of supporting our animations, we just use like a normal humanoids control rigs. So that's we will planning to modify this, and our concept arts are just ready. We just running into the modeling phase right now. So
Yeah.
this one will be replaced.
This is awesome. So I like this. So anything 50 degrees, you cannot climb up, which makes sense. So here's usually a gymnasium. I know I'm just running around, but this is really slick. It feels like a really great start. What these 30 unit for 35 units? What are these measuring? Those are heights to step up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So the slopes is very critical when we are developing our outdoors maps and scenes. So we just want to make sure that these are kept. The player is kept in an accurate boundary. So when they are trying to explore and explore the map, they won't fall out something, because exploring the maps is one of our key features, and we just keen on do it. Yeah.
This is nice. Anyone, look how his foot actually steps up onto these steps. That looks nice.
Yes, we are using a full body inverse kinetics. So for now, the character is now fully functional for the IKs to maps the real world terrains.
Yeah.
Make it like for more realistic. Right.
Yeah, and I would say like these are the decisions you can make for your level design team and your environment artist. I cannot tell visually the difference between 45 and 50 units. So you can, because of this gymnasium, you could set up those rules, like maybe tell your team never to have a step higher than maybe 35 units, because visually it reads the same, and then maybe tell your team as well, if you want the player to know that they can't cross over it, have it 50 or above, right? So you take that confusing spot out and say, we'll remove that from the equation. These ones make sense, and I'd almost say even on this one, anything above 30 degrees, make it not climbable, even though technically you can, but it's so close to 50 that visually you want to keep that intact. And actually, I've been playing Metroid Dread, right? And the way they do it in that site, I know that's a side scroller and this is a top down, but anything that's not 90 degrees, Samus can't wall jump off of it, right? So immediately the player knows any kind of degree angle, you cannot use it, and it just makes it crystal clear for the player, 100% that they know whether or not they can make it up or down, that stuff. And I know this is redundant information, but this is really fun to look at with this this little gymnasium. And now we have some environment section to walk into. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, trying to walk in the snow, you can see some fancy stuff.
That's awesome. Is this a rail slide? So what are the F to interact, right?
Yes.
No, those are not interactable right now.
Okay.
Yeah, these are like the cues for the player to navigate the player to get the get explore into the maps. So
directional cues. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So this is just me thinking aloud, but because they're kind of like foot height based on the gymnasium before, I'm like, oh, can I jump on this and slide? But I see what you're saying. So these would be more, maybe they'd be set on the ground so they wouldn't look like that. And it kind of like, hey, go this way type of stuff. The rocks are great. So why the decision to have roll but not jump, out of curiosity?
I think in the previous prototypings, we had a consensus that making it roll then jump is better, because jumping increases the difficulties when we are trying to even as like expands the possibilities of designing our levels, but it increases the difficulties to make it level,
right,
make it correct. So at first we just use this thing to make it like easier to implement and rolling, and we call it dodging actually. So has some mechanical influence in terms of the battles. So you can dodge the attacks from the oh, I see the EAE. Yeah, you can dodge the attacks from the enemies, the weird creatures. So I think that one is like worthy to implement.
Right, that's awesome. So let's look at some shader examples. What can you tell us about the shaders?
Yeah, the shader is mainly built by Danny. So these are environmental shaders, like for quick use, for building up our props, environment props and landscape terrains. And these are post-processing triggers as you entered. So because our game is mainly to like creating a like thriller atmosphere, so I think that one is pretty good.
I got my flashlight. I'm pretty excited. Stop the creatures with the special flashlight. Okay.
Yes.
So if you go to the right side on the
Oh
red
no,
plate,
that is freaking creepy, guys.
Yes.
Does it only
will
last?
stop if you put a light on it.
But my flashlight only lasts so long. Wow, that's awesome. I'm excited to see what kind of puzzles and. So is the main mechanic is the flashlight? You don't have weapons. You're just using a light. Is that the idea?
we will have different mechanics to work with the flashlight to flush out the gameplay.
I love the idea of that. I even am thinking back to like the snow effect too, of making trails. Like what if creatures could only follow in the path that you're in? Like that would be kind of creepy too. I don't know. There's so much fun like creepy stuff you could do. I kind of want to light these guys up though, not with a flashlight. So they're kind of like flickering too, aren't they? Is that by design?
Yes. So these are placeholders in materials. We already have one, so you can see in the latest section, a later section when we are entering the volumetrics. So these will be replaced by other fancier stuff.
Okay, press R to oh, what? Okay. And then those guys will follow you still, or they just let you know where they are?
They won't follow you.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are really cool. So with all these, you have ideas in place to start that to some initial levels to show how these might work.
Yes.
Yeah.
So these guys are like
They are
mines.
invisible.
So when you try get hurt, get attacked by some invisible stuff, you may want to use scanners. Yeah. So these things are subs that support us to do the fragmented narratives.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Document number 2.
Hey, Gabe, have you pressed the Q and E buttons yet?
Oh, to move the camera?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That document is a sample of localizations. So we aim to support 2 different languages. So the first one is English, the second one is Chinese.
Okay. So how do you plan on driving the story? Is it going to be through like cutscenes or just the narrative and the dialogue? Is that kind of the plan?
Yeah, we want to do it like a combination of both. So the cutscenes will be delivered in some critical sections of like boss fight, the end of boss fight, or in the when you enter the game. So yeah, but there will be a lot of documentations and environment interactions and monologues to support narratives during your exploration.
Awesome. It's kind of cool how the fog dissipates with the flashlight.
Yeah, that one is the masterpiece from Joshua.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. Big shout out to Joshua for making all of those.
So I can only imagine, like, add the music and the vibe and like the light effects. Like, you could create something with some serious, like, you already have, like, this is interesting because we always talk about this, students. You're already starting with these these effects that are really cool from your effects artist to actually drive how you create the levels, and you're creating kind of the tools before the level design, which it works, right? Typically, like at least the way, like, I always tell people, go block out, go gray box first. But now I want to see how these tools, how you can drive that narrative too. So very cool. That is just super creepy, this guy. And it's creepy because he's just standing there.
Yeah, that one is possibly will be the flashlight stoppable guys in the later. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And are you thinking like a different monster design? Are you sharing very much of the background of the story now, or are you kind of keeping that under wraps, or is it still in development?
Yeah,
we're
we are
still
still
working on it.
working on that, but I promise that we have already had some like fully functional documents inside our Confluence. So, but it's not the information you should know right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, when the flashlight is on. Oh, okay. Oh, it sucks him towards you. Okay.
Yeah. So here's our new mechanic, which is the magnet.
Uh-huh.
We're still testing out how things should work and how we're gonna implement gameplay according to that.
Right. That's interesting. I mean, I'm interested to see how you do that. I mean, it is interesting. All the movement and the physics in this is really interesting. And the boss fight, flashlight and scanner. Okay. So I have to remember what the scanner is. Do you have plans for controller support on this?
Yes.
Yes.
You will be supported in a later schedule, but we made it like a flexible design for both keyboard and scanners.
Okay. Okay, so what are the... Okay, so I don't know what those red dots are. I feel like maybe they're danger. Maybe I want him to come over it. Oh, was he like doing a... Okay. I thought that would have hurt him. No, but it doesn't. So... Oh, hey! Wait, did that get him?
Yeah.
Wait, what if I walk over it?
You're running
Yeah.
off battery, so it moves.
Oh,
Yeah.
so should I move out of the way once I get him on a position? And he's doing
I
like
think you should.
I got him. I got him. Okay.
Treat this
I don't
like
know
a
if that's the
playtest.
right way, but let's see.
Yeah, that is the right way.
Okay, then I'll move out of the way and fall on him. No, you're supposed to fall on him, dude. Okay, so let's do this.
I think it stunned him.
Gotcha, dude. Nah, he turned into mannequin. Oh, wait. What is this? No.
So minions are spawned.
Oh, that's awesome. This is really hard, but this is fun. Okay.
Right.
Gotcha, dude. Gotcha, bro. So we'll see if I'm playing this right. Oh, I got him again. I'm awesome. Okay, come on, bro. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Nice.
That was cool. That was really cool. Nice, that little finale boss fight. That was really fun. I bonked him on the head. That's my health up there in the blue, right?
Yeah.
So I did okay. Did I do all right?
Yeah, exactly as our designers thought.
So what's the next plan? What's the next course of development? Are you gonna kind of are you in the process of creating like a level to now showcase all this off, or what's going on?
Yeah, the next stage is the level white box and trying to put everything together in that level to create our first loop.
Awesome. So anyone watching, if you're just hopping in, these are the first playables for our graduate student games. So these are very, very early in the process. So I love the fact that they are just kind of, you create a toy box right here where you can just test some of the mechanics out and see how they work. And this actually gives you a lot of inspiration and drivers for how to create those levels. So the level designers can go in actually feel how it is to use some of these mechanics, and then they know exactly what to do when it comes time to creatively add them to a level. So I'm really, really excited what I'm seeing so far. And this is kind of a mid-sprint review too. So the next week is when there will be more updates, and typically we play test after the sprint reviews, but we like to play all the time, and we were really eager to get our hands on this. So this is really good. Congratulations on all the hard work you put in so far.
Thank you, Gabe.
Do you have yet any way that anybody watching this can keep up on what you're working on?
Not right now though, but we are definitely thinking
Okay.
about creating some kind of interaction between the devs and the players.
Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, so for the future, anyone watching, we'll have some Twitter links and some dev blog links and whatever the developers want to present, so that you can keep in touch with their progress and how the game's going. Because these are going to be, these will be published before May of next year. So what platforms are you all planning on?
Right now, Steam is the big one.
Steam
Sorry,
is
I'm
the big one.
late.
Oh, you're good, Corinne. Corinne, I don't know how long you've been in the waiting room, so I feel bad if I left.
It's okay. I'm in the building and we had people show up, and so they were from the Office of Global blah 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 blah. I don't even know. So I got stuck.
Dude, if you ever run into you should add the Office of Global blah 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 to this game. That would be super creepy. In fact, that could be where these zombies come from.
Exactly.
The Office of the Global blah blah blah, and you have to use your flashlight to stun them and destroy them.
I'm really good at naming things. Just ask me.
No, but seriously, really, really good work. Really fun to play this toy box. Hopefully you all got some good feedback from
Can I
Brian,
see it on
Corinne, and I.
Twitch? Can I?
Yeah.
can I go back?
The VOD will be up. So
Okay, great.
right after this.
Sorry,
Hey,
I
you
missed-
guys, this is a fantastic gym and demo. Kind of see where you guys are going.
Yep. Once again, this game is called Resonance. One of 5 amazing games being worked on by the grad students at the Entertainment Arts and Engineering department at the University of Utah. So keep up on them, and we'll share more details. All right, everybody, good job. I'm gonna shut it down now.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for playing.
Thanks.
You're so welcome.
I can't wait to see what happened.
Amazing things.
You can download it and play.
Well,
Oops. So I just shut everyone out. Shut everyone off. Everyone, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Actually, I'll be on later to play some level design student games.